A Marcio mandou uma mensagem hoje pra gente fazer a missão de companheiro, a Vingadora do Futuro. Será que vai ter coisas aí heróicas? Será que a gente vai ter spoilers sobre o futuro aí da 7 de março? Eu especulo que possa ser o próximo mundo aqui em Honkai Star Rail. Então vamos conferir a missão, a Vingadora do Futuro. Vamos teorizar, comentar sobre essa missão. Então sejam todos bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal do de Honkai Star Rail. Então bora lá. Antes que comecemos aqui a missão, gostaria de mostrar a mensagem, né? Bem interessante que a 7 de março mandou hoje pra gente, né? Então vamos lá. Ela fala que, claro, parece que, deixa eu ver, eu acabei de lembrar de uma coisa, chamou minha atenção nessa viagem pro Lufo. Aquela matriz da presciência última na comissão de divinação. A mestra profetisa usou aquela coisa para interrogar a Kafka. E eu consegui ver as memórias dela, sendo que a Kafka nem precisou abrir a boca. Então eu fiquei pensando, será que dava para usar essa matriz em mim? Porque, né, para quem não se lembra, a 7 de março ela não sabe do passado dela, né? Ela foi encontrada no espaço pelo Expresso Astral e aí ela entrou e ela não tem memórias antes disso, né? Antes do Expresso Astral. Então, ela está interessada nisso e aí a gente vai conferir agora essa missão. Então vamos lá. Lembrando que é de praxe, né? As lutas eu vou dar uma esquipada, eu vou dar uma valorizada apenas nos textos, né? Vou ler junto aqui com vocês e a gente vai comentando. Então chegamos aqui na full.
Good morning. Is work going well today, Master Diviner? I am extremely busy of late. If you have something to ask of me, do not delay.
Ocupado, né?
You were about to say something along the lines of, how did you know I wanted to ask something? But then you remembered who you were talking to and decided not to bother, correct?
Você realmente é a mestra profetiza, hein? Bem, a cara dela diz tudo, não?
A face is not a reliable instrument of divination. On the contrary, I run a dozen hexagrams before I even get around to breakfast. The results are never far wrong.
Fico curioso esse negócio que ela usa no pescoço, o que deve ser?
The hexagrammatic position was facilitating between the water and heaven trigrams. The Matrix of Prescience gave the following interpretation. You will have 3 uninvited guests. This is ultimately auspicious. Ultimately auspicious? Wow, sounds pretty
Quem
good
que seriam
to me.
esses três? Esses três que a Pooh vai receber de visita ou ela tá falando de outras pessoas? Que aí chegou 2, né? Chegou o Kylos e a 7.
Well, I have a similar request. I see. You wish to use the Matrix to relive the past and awaken parts of your memory? Viable in principle, but whether
vamos
the Matrix
testar, né?
is truly capable of achieving this result remains to be seen. I knew it. Things are never simple, are they?
Mas com a Kafka, nem mesmo a onisciente mestra profetisa pode fazer isso acontecer?
Who said that? I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was viable in principle. There is a gap of 1,000,000 light years between impossibility and viability.
Viu? Ficou nervosa, ficou
I
nervosa.
feel I must explain in detail the principles behind the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon to avoid any misunderstandings. The Matrix of Prescience does not allow one to remember anything. It merely collects data in order to infer past events, in the same way that future events are inferred. Just as Realm-Keeping Commission officers collect ballistic evidence to recreate the scene of a crime, there are materials from which we can infer the past. These may be items related to the experience or memories of the people involved. Miss March's predicament is very different from Kafka's situation, because she doesn't remember what happened in her past. I am no medical professional, but fortunately I'm very fond of reading. We understand that there are 2 types of memory loss. One where the memories remain dormant, floating around in the unconsciousness unable to be awakened. And another that involves direct erasure of memories from the brain.
Aí vem aquele lance, né? Se a matriz ela lê o passado, eu acho que seria independente da 7 de março ter a memória apagada ou não. Só acho. Que não podem ser despertadas ou alguém apagou as memórias da março. Boa! Levanta uma teoria. Será que alguém apagou as memórias da massa? Pra quem não sabe, né? Não vê os vídeos aí documentando de vazamento, eu já comentei dois vídeos aqui que a Márcio vai ter sua versão 5 estrelas, né? E, pô, ela deve ser alguém assim, fodona, talvez, igual é o Danunai. Vamos ver, mas levantou essa teoria agora. Alguém apagou as memórias da Márcio, não ela simplesmente perdeu aleatório. Ah, com qual objetivo? Né? Pode inventar milhões de teoria. Pode ser o Hélio, né? Que é o Hélio que a Kafka e o Blade trabalham. Ah, eles apagaram a memória dela e estão fingindo que não sabem qual que é o passado dela. Tudo está lá na adivinação do Hélio, se é Hélio mesmo o nome do cara. Né? Então vai ter um plot de um outro cara, pode ser o Sampo. Sabia aí que ela iria aparecer lá em Luffy. Então, cara, dá pra inventar muita teoria aí que alguém apagou a memória dela e não foi apenas um acidente.
Who would do such a horrible, mean thing? Why don't we try using the Matrix of Prescience to determine which situation pertains to Miss March?
É o que eu tô esperando, né, Fu?
Let's begin then by preparing the requisite inference materials. Miss March, your memory is unreliable. To guarantee the Matrix's accuracy, you'll have to provide something related to your past experience. Anything will do. When you're ready, come and find me in the Matrix core. The
Beleza.
diviner said I need to provide something from my past experiences.
Então, vamos dar um teleporte aqui e vamos para o nosso próximo ponto. Aqui, então beleza, vamos lá na matriz.
How about a Xianzhou souvenir? So, have you acquired something from your past? As a nameless, surely you must have souvenirs from your journeys that could evoke memories. I've got lots. It's just, I don't know what to choose.
Vamos ver o que tem aqui. O canhoto de um bilhete do Expresso, seu visto de trabalho na estação espacial, minério de geociência, né? Isso nas missões do Segundo Mundo, uma xícara de alegria do imortal.
One of my fondest memories on the Xianzhou.
Não lembro dessa parte.
No comment. I happen to prefer Star Taro bubble tea.
Vamos ver o que é isso aqui.
So shiny and pretty. I picked up this
Ah lá em
little guy
Belobog,
in
ó, falei.
Belobog's underworld.
Tem certeza que isso não é radioativo, não? Aquele parece os itens que a gente chupa as relíquias, né? Se eu não me engano, é aqueles itens.
How could something so beautiful be unsafe? I can understand a young girl's fondness for glittering gemstones.
Ó, a Fu aí, ó, entregando aí, ó, que ela é... Nossa, quiser cortejada com itens caros. Seu visto de trabalho da estação espacial. Nossa, nível 1, hein?
Something related to your work. Good.
Olha que visto mais porco. Jogava na cara da Rimiko. O canhoto de um bilhete... Ah, não, estação espacial. Estação espacial é da Asta, né? Não é do Expresso Astral. Confundindo. Canto de um bilhete do Expresso.
Proof that I boarded the express. The conductor gave me this.
Ah, isso aí eu
Memories from
quero.
the Astral Express? That should do the trick. Is that it? Miss March, are you not able to provide possessions from before you lost your memory?
Não, só se for a roupa dela, né?
Before I lost my memory? So, something I don't remember getting? Even then, I couldn't be sure it was from before I lost
Quer
my
dizer, nem
memory,
sei se é a roupa
right?
dela. É porque, tipo, a gente só vê o pessoal
It
com uma
may be
roupa, né?
strange
Então...
to you, but to infer the past, I need materials that were pertinent at that time. Could you try recalling some memories again? From before the memory loss, before the express. I'm sorry, Master Diviner. When Himiko found me in the ice, I was
Nem a
stark
roupa.
naked, like a newborn baby. I didn't have
Então,
any items with me.
realmente tem o cabelo dela,
And
gente.
before you ask, no, I don't have any of that ice lying around. It melted away not long after I was rescued.
Tem certeza disso, Márcio? E o seu gelo de 6 fases? Nem sei que gelo é esse.
You sure are a smart cookie. My six-phased ice ability must date from before the memory loss. Master Diviner, any ice I
Chama-se
create should
gelo de 6
do,
fases, o
right?
supremo dela?
It should indeed. I'll have someone place the material in the base of the terminal, the Matrix. Miss March, please position yourself in the Matrix core. We may begin our inference whenever you are ready.
Em poucos instantes, aparelhos da matriz ganham vida com cliques e zumbidos. Está na hora.
The Matrix has clear diagnostics. I'm pretty sure I should... Please be prepared. Not all memories are suitable for reawakening. People carry with them much pain and suffering. If you're not ready, we can pause the inference process. I would never wish for good intentions to result in harm. I'm okay. Let's do it. Only way to find out is to give it a go.
Perseverança e não sei mais o
Very
que.
well. I will soon connect you to the Matrix of Prescience Ultima, where the Matrix will read your memories and guide you back into your past. If you reach a block in your memory, the Matrix will use the data gathered to derive a scenario and construct a possible past for you. Got it. Oh, can he join me too? I'm sorry. That would be highly inadvisable. You form the nexus of the Matrix's inference. He would only introduce redundant data to the system. In other words, inside the memory palace that the Matrix constructs, the only person you'll be able to count on is yourself.
Você consegue, Márcio? Não posso dizer que eu estou super confiante. Você consegue, otimismo.
I can communicate with you from outside the Matrix and manipulate the recollection process to a certain extent.
É foda, né?
Let's begin.
Como ela faz isso, ninguém sabe. Então, os inimigos aqui, vamos ter chefe vulnerável a vento, Bladezinho aqui, e aquele que revive dos infernos. Então, beleza. Eu sou obrigado... Ah, dá pra usar full, cara. Vamos usar full, né? Vamos já estrear full aqui. Quem mais? O Bladezinho, que é o OP com ela. Lutar, e aqui a gente vai começar tudo no easy, né? Deixa eu ver aqui o sample. Olha que o sample, não tô usando o Blade de Kafka. E a Brony, né? A Bronezinha pra dar duplo turno ali pro Blade. Só espero não perder a sincronia de... Sincronia de velocidade com a full. Não sei quanto de velocidade que ela tá aqui. Eu poderia ter olhado, poderia.
The Matrix of Prescience has reconstructed your past. Before you is a space generated from the memories and items you provided as raw materials.
Duas full.
Are you okay, Miss March?
Tudo ótimo, estou sentindo um pouquinho de tontura.
My head is spinning. As expected. Most individuals feel nauseous after being presented with the dizzying excess of information provided by the Matrix. I must be seeing things. Why are there two Fushens here?
Falei que tinha duas full?
Your eyes are working just fine. One of the Fushwens is a projection of me which allows us to communicate with each other at all times. The other Fushuen indicates that I existed during this part of your experience. What experience is this? It looks like the healer's
Olha,
market.
Tingyun. Nem lembro dessa parte na história.
Unless I'm mistaken, this must be the time we broke into the Alchemy Commission.
Isso aqui deve ser momentos antes da Tingyun fazer o exorcismo com o pescoço lá, né?
Well, this is just a Matrix inference, remember? Distortions are possible. Although the scale of this distortion is surprising. Try communicating with the Fu Xuan you see over there. We should hear what the Master Diviner has to say. Miss Fu Xuan, is that you? If we want to resolve the Stellaron crisis, we must refine the question. What is the crux of the problem. Generally, it is believed that when one seizes on the crux of a the problem will split open like bamboo on the edge of a knife. Nobody could have foreseen the catalyzing effect of the Stellaron on the ambrosial arbor. As the ancients said, blessings bring about misfortune and vice versa. Nature has its own algorithm, and it is precisely when fate wins betwixt blessing and misfortune that I, a master diviner of masterful
Será que a
proportions,
Fu ouvindo ela
am
mesma,
called
ela
on
não
to
acha que ela é
save the
muito
people of
chata?
the
Não,
Law
ela fala
Fu.
muito. Fala muitos
What
termos
the heck is
técnicos,
she
não sei o quê.
talking about? Master Diviner, did you actually say that at the
Viu?
time?
Até a Márcio tem uma quantidade de QI
It would
parecido com a minha,
appear that in
talvez.
Miss March's estimation, I'm somewhat of a blabbermouth.
No. I've always seen you as a masterful Master Diviner.
Despite the obvious distortions in this experience, the base materials from which it is composed are taken from your actual memory. There is no falsehood
Nossa,
here.
prolixa. Eu
In
não
other
sei o que é
words,
isso, gente.
your
Deixa eu ver o
subconscious
que é
mind
isso
thinks
aqui.
that I talk in tongue twisters.
Que ele fala ou escreve por meio de uso excessivo de palavras, que não se consegue resumir.
Always
Ah,
comprehend
entendi.
the lofty ideals and principles you discuss.
Forget it. Now is not the time for losing one's temper. If the inferred experience is distorted, we should focus on filtering out each distortion one by one. Otherwise, we won't be able to trace your memories back any further.
A gente tá querendo memórias antigas, mas a gente tá na memória mais recente dela, né?
Is there a simpler explanation?
Draw your bow and fire an arrow at that Fu Xuan.
E a gente vai enfrentar a Fu. Beleza, batalha normal, vou dar aquela esquipada.
That freaked me out. I don't like people suddenly deciding to fight me. Now let's see who's here. Ting Yun, Welt, General Jing Yuan, and also him. I don't have to fight
Ela não
all
fala
of them,
Kylos
right?
não, né?
The Master Diviner was easy peasy, but I don't think I could take General Jing Yuan.
Easy peasy? The interference factor creating the distortion here should only have one source. That is, the person present who shouldn't be.
Uma pessoa que não deveria estar aqui, se aconteceu depois da luta contra a Fontilha, é a Ting Yun, né?
Exactly. My projection will disappear for the moment so as to not cloud your judgment. If you can hear my voice, then it means I'm watching over you.
You're the best, Master Diviner.
I hope the best version of me can overwrite the gloriously absurd version that lives in your subconsciousness.
The person present who shouldn't be. Who could that be?
Vamos lá na Ting Yun.
Roll up, roll up! Miss March, would you like to take a look at the latest edition of the Xianzhou Beauty Index? The chance of drawing a Law Fu Playboy card is super high right
Como
now.
assim, Playboy? Nada a ver.
Miss Ting Yun, it's great to see you so happy, but I can't help feeling a little sad. The past is in the past. What is there to feel sad about? Live every day as if it were your last. Don't be sad.
Limpar a distorção ou esperar limpar a distorção? Não, é o Ting Yun.
General,
Nossa,
hello.
que sono. Ele é tipo eu, Dilma.
General? General Jing Yuan? Jing Yuan?
Só o cochilinho em pé. Nem cai.
What's his deal? Who falls asleep standing up anyway?
Eu me pergunta isso agora, viu, Márcio?
This is clearly your subconscious projecting onto the General.
I remember now. The General wasn't there when we broke into the Alchemy Commission. Looks like we found the source of our distortion.
Limpar a
March
distorção.
7th.
You scared me! Why'd you wake up so suddenly?
Are you not satisfied with your life as it is?
I'm satisfied.
Then why are you obsessing over the past?
Viu, hein? Curiosidade. Vamos skipar aqui.
What is that?
I know what this is. It's a Belobog heater. Wait a minute. What's a Belobog heater doing at the healer's market?
Looks like part of one experience has infiltrated another. A foreign object, so to speak.
A foreign object? That sounds like a medical issue. Will it require surgery?
No. I believe the object is a sign of the Matrix purging distortion. It has managed to trace back to another one of your experiences. Make contact with the object. Let's see if we can jump over into that experience.
Beleza, então vamos aqui.
Belobog. I've seen that name somewhere in the astral charts. There are many similar star systems on the Sanzhou trade routes. Unfortunately, all of them lost contact after the appearance of the Antimatter Legion.
Yeah, Belobog is a kind of snowy doomsday city. There are heaters like this all over the place. Otherwise, people wouldn't survive. Come on, Master Diviner. I'll give you a whirlwind tour of Belobog.
Tocar no objeto.
Is touching a heater a good idea? This thing is red hot. What if my hand turns extra crispy?
It's okay. This is a memory space. If something hasn't injured you in reality, then it cannot injure you in memory.
Well, I was never beaten up by Jing Yuan in reality either.
Enough of that. Touch it.
Hey, don't pull on my hand. Ow, ow, ow! Hot, hot, hot!
É, embora ela nunca sentiu a dor, mas ela possa imaginar a dor. Que eu acho que deve ter o que aconteceu ali, né?
What the actual... That thing was flaming hot. You said things that never happened
Vamos
to
ver
me
se a
in
Fu vai
reality
confirmar minha
couldn't happen
teoria.
here.
I said that if something hasn't injured you in reality, then it cannot injure you in memory. I didn't say anything
Ah, ela
about the
disse algo
sensation of
parecido.
injury. So this is Belobog. I was expecting it to be cold.
It's freezing. What? Master Diviner, aren't you cold? I can't stop shivering.
Most likely a result of me never having experienced true cold. I'm afraid you'll have to do the shivering by yourself. On the Luofu, you and I have shared experiences. And so I was able to provide more active assistance. But in Belobog, you'll have to rely on your own judgment to ascertain the source of distortion, and get the foreign object to appear.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, Miss March, I have one more thing to ask. Have you ever experienced great
Ah, essa
suffering?
pergunta também é suspeita, hein? Acredito que no passado dela vai ter um grande sofrimento.
Don't think so. Why are you suddenly asking me that?
Sometimes people forget extreme memories to protect themselves from suffering. Perhaps you didn't notice, but in your memories of the Luofu, everyone you met was either hinting or explicitly stating that you should stop trying to remember. I believe this is most likely your subconscious communicating with you directly. Though, of course, we cannot rule out that external forces may have interfered with your memory. In the latter case, it is possible that someone decided to leave warnings in your subconscious to prevent you from recalling
Viu
the
várias
truth.
especulações, né?
Am I
Será que
really that
alguém
important to someone?
tirou a memória da Marcia ou não?
I don't think there's anyone who'd go to all the trouble of locking up my memories.
And yet, memories are precisely what you seek, no? I say this to say one thing. Are you certain you wish to continue exploring your memories?
that external forces might be messing with my head, right? That just makes me more curious. No one gets away with locking up my memories. Let's go. I'll show you the way to Goethe Hotel.
Very well. I must admit that I'm finding the whole matter more interesting by the minute.
O trabalho da Fu não é tão ruim não, né?
This
Quer ter na
memory
memória
should
dos
be
outros.
from the first day we arrived in Belobog. By the second day, we were wanted criminals
Ah, esse é o
already.
dia, então, quando a gente chega, né?
The person present
E
who should
a gente
be.
faz o... A gente foge. No dia posterior, o cara tá falando aqui. Tá, e conta a parte surreal desta memória. Vamos ver. A Ciri, né? Vamos ver se vai acertar de primeiro. A Ciri a gente vê lá embaixo.
The Goethe Hotel is first class, especially this Whale-Tide Spring. They say that an architect once used the preservation's power to make camellias bloom on the snow plains, and that this tea...
Eu acho que a gente não conhecia a Brony também, não.
Isn't that a... My brain must be filling in the blanks. Probably because I never drank any famous tea in Belobog.
Ugh, so bitter. Yuck. Bitter tea is good for your health.
Ugh, bitter is bitter. If it tastes like that, it doesn't
Eu sou
really
do
matter
time
how
da
good for
Ciri,
you
não
it
gosto
is.
de chá. E aí, vocês
There's an
curtem?
old saying in Belobog, blessed is he who can eat the bitterest of bitter.
Odeio amar.
These experiences are becoming increasingly distorted.
Seems like my subconscious mind has no talent for screenwriting.
E olha que no modo história do Locha, ela era uma jogadora de RPG de mesa, né?
I'm not denying it.
Tá, então errei aqui a Ciri Brony. A Pela também acho que a gente não
Welcome to the Sampo
conhecia.
Hotel, Miss March. The Sampo Hotel used to be called the Goethe
O Hotel
Hotel.
Sampo, isso chamou
After
Hotel
old
Goethe.
Goethe
Hotel
retired,
Sampo? Como assim?
Sampo managed to trick his way into acquiring this place and renamed it after himself. Luckily, the high-quality service of the hotel remains undiminished. It's still the best place to stay in the administrative district. I should mention, the Sampo Hotel's new slogan is, "Don't think about the past. Strive for your
Não, não
future."
pense no passado de novo.
Sounds like the kind of ad copy that Miss March would like.
This girl seems quite trustworthy.
That's just the work of my subconscious mind.
Limpar a distorção. Tchau. Hotel Sampo, deve ser o Sampo.
Miss March, long time no see. Welcome to the Sampo Hotel.
The Sampo Hotel? This is Goethe Hotel.
Was Goethe Hotel. Now it's the Sampo Hotel. In the autumn of his years, old Goethe got too old to run this place, so he handed it down to his most trusted young
Ó, o
confidant,
sobrenome do Sampo, Koski.
Sampo Kuski. And before you get the wrong idea, there was zero trickery involved. This was a cherished agreement between gentlemen. You see, old Goethe and I chose to face the future instead of clinging to memories of the past. You should do the same,
Ó,
March.
novamente, a galera querendo que a
This
massa
blue-haired
desista,
fellow
né?
has an air of deceit about him every time he opens his mouth.
You don't need a jade abacus to get a feel for Sampo.
Limpar a distorção. Então não é sobre o Gepard, cara. O Gepard era o que eu menos
March
duvidaria.
7th. Welcome to the Sampo Hotel. I'm Gepard, the security here.
Segurança aqui ele não é.
Why would hotel security need to be armed to the teeth? Is there great lawlessness in Belobog?
No. Gepard is the captain of the Silvermane Guards. Just like how the Lafu has its own Cloud Knights captains. I have no idea what he's doing running security at a hotel like this, though.
It isn't so surprising. In attempting to pursue the rational, we piece together the unrelated. The result is a seemingly meaningful fantasy. A fantasy called life.
Excuse me, Miss March. Do you need anything? If there's nothing else, please let me get back to my duty. Also, allow me to remind you, you cannot change the past. The future is all that's left for you.
É, todos falam de não
That
correr atrás
actually
do
does
passado,
feel
né?
like something he would say.
Paga extorsão. É, quem que sobrou aqui pra conversar, gente? Tá, eu converso com a Ciri e a Brony. Deve ser só a Bruna agora.
What an excellent cup of tea. It's a pity not everyone can appreciate its beauty. Much like the gift of forgetting, Miss March, it's bitter at first, but with a gentle aftertaste.
This Bronya is really different from the Bronya I remember.
É, na verdade, todos, né?
The force that's distorting this experience is nearby.
Do you have to make it sound all scary?
Rest easy. I can guarantee your safety while you're inside the
Nossa,
matrix
agora
of
que eu lembrei,
prescience.
tem uma série que cada tem as chaves que tem os poderes.
After all that, there's just one option left.
Esqueci, gente, qual é o nome da
Long
série?
time no see, Zila.
E tem a chave que coloca no pescoço da pessoa e você tem na mente dela. É a mesma coisa. Quer dizer, quase a mesma coisa. Só que só fala do passado.
Because that was its fate. The same goes for us. We can't return to the past. March, don't dwell on the past. It won't do you any good. Trust me.
Got it? Thanks.
These warnings are ongoing. The situation is becoming
Também tô achando
stranger
bem
by the
suspeito
minute.
isso.
It sure is. Let's press on and see what awaits. I remember our second day in Belobog was mostly us being hunted down by Silvermane guards. We didn't meet Zila until
Por
way
isso que eu fui na
later.
série primeiro.
Which means Zila shouldn't be appearing in this memory. She's the source of
Mas,
the
pô,
interference.
mas obrigou a gente a colocar ela
In
por
which
último. Eu
case,
tinha acertado,
we
hein?
must eliminate her.
Seems like you don't trust me.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just...
An answer is not required. She is merely a mirage hindering your progress.
I understand. Let's do
Então
this.
vamos pro fight, daquele skip.
Let me see. Developed on
Nossa,
Herta
tudo no alto
space
aqui.
station.
Cara, Fushon Blade, ó, Fushon e Pochai é perfeito.
The next experience should be meeting him for the first time. Herta Space Station.
Shame we didn't get to see the stunning vistas of the snow plains. This hotel lobby must have left a deep impression on you.
Well, waking up after a great sleep in a comfy bed to find out you're a wanted criminal tends to leave a deep impression. Let's move on to the next stop. I mean, the last stop. Let's go.
So long as you're ready.
Tocar no
I'll take a
objeto.
monitor over a red-hot heater any day.
Onde a gente vai pra estação espacial?
March, wake up. We have to hurry.
Huh?
Alguém
Are we going?
falando coisas diferentes.
What about Miss Fushuen?
Fushuen? Who's that? And there's no time for daydreaming. The space station is in crisis.
Aqui acho que é no momento da invasão, no início do game.
What do you mean?
Come with me. Asta said that the Stellaron is stored in that room up ahead. And I'm guessing the Legion might also be interested in its whereabouts.
Dunhung, where are you? Master Diviner? Can you hear me? Darn it, what am I gonna do? Why did Miss Fushuen pick the scariest time to vanish?
March, can you... me...
Ih, a
I'm
internet
getting
tá
more and
caindo.
more evidence that your memories have suffered interference. But I don't know where from.
Looks like I'll have to do it by myself this time.
Isso mesmo, corajosa. E conta a parte surreal dessa memória. O legal aqui é que a gente vai conseguir ver os bastidores até a gente encontrar o protagonista, né? Você foi a última princesa e também a última sobrevivente do mundo de diamante. O planeta foi queimado, tornando-se uma dissolução de obsidiana, não sei o que lá.
Your parents swaddled you in
Então, mas
warm
desespero,
clothing
seus pais
and
enrolaram
placed
você
you
em
into an
roupas
ice
quentes e
ship.
te colocaram em um navio de gelo,
As they
vendo você
watched you
afundar nas
sink
ondas
into the
turbulentas da
turbulent
paisagem
waves of
estelar.
the
Eles
starscape,
encontraram novas
they
esperanças.
felt a newfound hope.
Será que esse é o
You were
passado
found and
dela?
raised by strangers.
Você foi encontrada e criada por estranhos. Você é a única salvadora, a promessa do
Promise
renascimento.
of rebirth.
Oh, wait! I wrote that! That's a story I made up about my
Tá,
past!
ignora o que eu disse.
Great. Forget memories. Now everyone gets to see my imagination.
Pô, tava acreditando, hein, Márcio? Pô, você é mal tiradinha.
March, have you forgotten your past experiences? Surely your bow there is enough evidence for you. You were once a Galaxy Ranger, engaged in a bitter fighting battle with the remnants of the swarm.
Não, é remanescente do enxame, não. Isso aqui é mentira.
That was about to be swallowed by a black hole, smashing through Dr. Primitive's carefully laid plans. You were severely wounded during the battle for Vonwalk. The leader of the Rangers encased you in ice to protect you.
Embora poderia ela ter contato com o enxame no passado dela, né? O enxame, tô falando do novo universo simulado.
Himeko made that for me. You're lying.
Mas ela já falou que ela era o Lero. Deve ser o Kylos, mas antes do Kylos, vamos ver a teoria da Aerith.
One of the nameless aboard the Astral Express. After being picked up by Himeko, she was freed from the six-phased ice in which she was encased. She lost all memory of the past. Because she had no past to speak of, she was an Eon, and Eons have no past. From the moment they ascend, the past and
Confuso.
future of their
Eles não ter
existence
passado?
are
Como assim, é?
inundated by their path. March 7th's mistake was the loss of the authority of the Eons.
Could it be? That never even occurred to me. But I guess it's not impossible.
Então vamos lá no Kylos.
Finally. All done. I better meet up with Fu Xuan if I want to keep going through my memory.
March, leave your memories in the past.
O Kylos tem voz, né? É raro,
Why
mas
do you
ele fala.
insist on returning to them? If they were so important to you, wouldn't you have remembered them? The moment a Nameless boards the Express, a new life begins. We set out on a new road, never to return. Explore, trailblaze, but do not dwell in the past. You'll tarnish the reputation of the Nameless.
Enough! You're not him. Nothing like him. He would never try and force me to give up something so important to me. I don't care who you are. Disappear right now and let me pass. And don't you ever pretend to be one of my friends again.
Então vamos para aquela fight. Então vamos aqui. Pessoa mó aleatória. Aquela do Salão do Caos, né?
Weren't there coordinates sent out from the space station? We heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
This is the first time we met him. But he isn't here. Who are you? I don't remember you.
É só o protagonista que consegue ver, né, a moça do Salão do Caos.
The Garden of Recollection. Miss March, please refrain from looking back upon your past. Leave the matrix of prescience and return to reality. The past is not worth exploring. It will only hurt you.
Deixa machucada, pois sabe.
You're the one who needs to leave. I'm not letting this go. The Garden of Recollection? Did the Glow Swader send you? Are you the one meddling with my observations? What do you want with this girl? No matter the nature of your intentions, stealing others' memories like this, deceiving them, blinding them, I cannot allow that to happen.
You leave me no choice but to resort to unconventional means.
Miss March, this might feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to enter your memory world and help you clear out any obstacles.
Então vamos pra boss fight final. É boss fight final, hein?
Thanks for your help, Miss Fu Xuan.
Ok.
I promised I'd watch over you. Besides, I've been blessed by the Wisdom Walker. I will never tolerate efforts to impede the truth.
That person said she was a messenger. The Garden of Recollection. Why would they come after me?
Many members of the Garden have their own agenda. It's impossible to confirm anything from a cursory introduction. This is the Astral Express, no? It would seem that you're nearing the source. The Matrix of Prescience Ultima should start making further calculations soon. Do you remember where it was exactly that you were discovered?
They set the ice down in one of the passenger cars. It ended up being my room.
Then let's pass through this carriage and find your room.
Mas a gente já entrou no quarto da Marcia? Acho que já, né?
Let's crack open this ice block.
Be careful not to harm her.
I've got this. Pom Pom, go and get the first aid kit.
Going, gone! This must be when the crew first found me. I don't remember a thing.
Gente, já entramos nesse quarto aqui?
Some memories are buried deep within you. It takes time for them to resurface.
Vamos ver se vai ser um lugar novo ou não.
How come we're back at the start?
It's the messenger. She's interfering with your movements again.
Ah, vamos derrotá-lo de novo.
Don't look back. Keep going forward. Don't look back. Keep going forward.
Vamos ver o que a Himeko vai falar.
Keep going forward. It seemed like that kid was trapped in ice, but the substance doesn't share the same physical properties. How bizarre. The crystals show at least 6 structures under differing conditions. 6 phases.
Agora entendi por que é gelo de 6 fases. Eu nem sabia. Não entendo nada de se tem fases de gelo ou não, né?
Of course, I hope we can take her in. Or, rather, I can offer a conclusion based on the most basic of moral judgments. But, naturally, I'm concerned about whether or not this place is...
The Astral Express welcomes everyone. Don't worry. Do what you feel is right and...
Thanks. I feel more at ease now. I just hope she'll have a good time on the...
Stop worrying so much. Pom-Pom will say it again. The Astral Express welcomes everyone.
Pom-Pom é muito gente boa, né, gente?
Everyone agreed to take you in. I'm in exile. And by the look of things, you might not have a home to go back to either. Himeko said that your vitals were all stable. She just didn't know when you'd regain consciousness.
Beleza, vamos ver se a gente consegue encontrar aqui o quarto dela, né? Pô, dá pra ver um pouquinho aqui do quarto dela, olha só.
The Interferer has been thwarting your progress this whole time. Maybe the only way for you to find your past is to take a step back.
Don't look back. Keep going forward. I get it.
As soon as you open this door, the Matrix of Prescience will start calculating your past.
Ok.
Whenever you're ready.
Agora.
Is this my room? I didn't get a chance to tidy up. Don't judge.
This is your room? That block of ice in the center. Has it always been there?
Ice?
Eu acho que eu já entrei nesse quarto. Agora eu não me recordo. Eu lembro do Dan.
This must be the foreign object. Looks like our
Tem
exploration
meses que eu não
has
entro
reached its final
nos quartos do Expresso Astral.
I will confirm one last time. Are you sure you wish to keep exploring your past?
Yes. I'm sure.
Cara, essa história dela tá muito top. Não, pra mim foi uma das melhores agora, dela e da Kafka.
Prescience Ultima.
You again? What I do with my past is none of your business. Why do you have to make things so difficult?
Please, trust the Garden of Recollection. Everything I'm doing is for your protection.
You don't protect people by imprisoning them.
If you are truly set on learning about your past, then come with me. I'll show you the origin that you seek. I hope that you will refrain from exploring any further than this. Trust me when I say, nothing good can
Coisa
come of
chata,
it.
você fica falando umas coisas que dá mais curiosidade ainda, né? Isso sem
There
sem
it is,
contexto aí, ó.
your origin. Your life unfolds from this point on, full of unique experiences and adventure. What happened prior is meaningless to you. The value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future. The eagle returns from an unsuccessful hunt. The sailor avoids the course they know to be dangerous. And you, my child, should come to learn that the past is just an illusion. But your experiences now will be remembered forever. It is time to say goodbye. Here, a parting gift for you. I look forward to our next encounter.
Wait, hold on.
E ela respondeu nada, essa mensageira loucona.
Miss Fu Xuan, why did the simulation just cut off like that? I don't know. Before I could figure out what was going on, it spat me out.
And the Matrix of Prescience stopped at precisely the same moment. March, I lost sight of you once you touched that block of ice. What happened?
It's kinda hard to explain.
É, não muita coisa, né? Quando diz você, deve ser o protagonista, né?
So, that mysterious girl was really a messenger of the Glowswather?
Glowswather? You mean Fu Li the Remembrance?
No, it's too early to draw such a conclusion. All I can say is that it was very likely an Aeon that sealed away your memories. When
Poxa,
the
um
messenger
Aeon é alguém
spoke of
importante, hein?
protection, perhaps she meant the following. By sealing away your memories, the Glowswather wasn't attempting to harm you, but to
Parece que a gente vai sair com uma mão na frente e outra nas costas. Pelo visto, não descobrimos nada.
It's not so bad. At least I know it has to do with the Garden of Recollection, right?
It seems like retrieving memories is beyond the operational spectrum of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima.
That's all right. You've helped me so much already, Master Divine.
If you'll excuse me, I must organize an inspection of the Matrix.
We'll leave you to it then. Run. If we...
Então completamos aqui a missão. Vamos ver. Fu Xuan visitou o Expresso. Talvez ele encontre a Fu Xuan lá. Vamos ver se a Fu Xuan, o que ela vai comentar no Expresso Astral. Vamos ver o que ela vai falar aqui, né?
I must organize an inspection of the Matrix.
Tá, ela falou nada. Vamos lá no Expresso Astral e ver se ela vai passar mais alguma informação pra gente. Ó, chegou uma mensagem nova. Tentar a musiquinha? Cara, vem no meu quarto, eu achei uma coisa incrível. O que você achou? Você vai saber quando vier, vem logo. Ah, ok, né? Cadê a Fu? Vamos ver o que a Fu vai falar aqui?
The sights from this express of yours are surprisingly pleasant. I've lived within the Divination Commission under the Delve's artificial sky for so long that I'd somewhat forgotten the
É, tem aquele lance, né? Em geral de Shanzhou vive centenas de anos. Que bom que você gostou, venha visitar mais
To
vezes.
visit more of such marvelous places and to gaze upon such views with my own eyes. The most grandiose, Astounding and extraordinary vistas are often found in perilous and distant lands. It's a pity that the Luofu cannot part from me for even a day. Even if I wish to visit other lands.
Ué, a King tá lá pra isso, você tá treinando ela, né?
I must thank you for this. I can come here to have some peace and quiet when my work gets too busy. You are esteemed guests on the Xianzhou. Such a minute place, and yet such splendid scenery.
Pegamos 10 jardinzinhos e vamos lá no quarto da Março, ver se teremos alguma surpresinha, mas não é aqui, né, do outro lado. Aqui essa mensageira, eu não sei se ele contou dessa mensageira. Porque se ele contou, deveria, sei lá, né, ter alguma informação ali. Tipo, eles... Ah, porque ela pediu o segredo, pra quem não se lembra. Esse daqui é de quem mesmo? Esse aqui é o do Dan, se não me engano. Esse daqui... Ah, é da Março. É porque a gente tava lá no final. Sabia que aqui no final não tinha nada. Aqui eu acho que não tem nada. Mas... O lugar era familiar, mas o ponto não era. Porta trancada. Cheiro... de café saindo. A Himeko, eu acho, né?
I just found this in my pocket. How did it get there? Looks like a light cone.
Nem lembrava disso aqui, ó. Desde quando tem essas fotinhas dela?
Something about a parting gift? Well, I guess this is it. My origin, huh? I don't know.
Eu confio na sua intuição, eu não tenho tanta certeza disso. Confio na sua intuição.
Guess I'll keep it then. Jumping through all those hoops in the Matrix was pretty exhausting. I'll have to find time to thank Miss Fu Xuan properly.
Clique em qualquer lugar, ganhamos um arquivo aqui, né, de origem 7 de março. Cara, gostei, velho. Esse aqui pra mim foi um dos melhores modos história, ou o melhor até o momento. Dá pra criar bastante teorias, né? Aparentemente a 7 de março foi bloqueada as suas memórias por causa de um Whale. Agora, o que aconteceu, por que bloquearam as memórias dela, isso devemos descobrir só quando lançar aí a versão dela 5 estrelas, igual a gente teve toda a revelação do Dan Lunai quando chegou sua versão 5 estrelas, né? Então é isso, é aguardar aí mesmo a continuação da história da 7 de março, que eu especulo que deve chegar na 1.5, 1.6, não sei, né? De acordo com os vazamentos de banners, não tem a previsão ainda da 7 de março, nem as suas skills ainda foram vazadas, mas já tem imagens dela, né? Mas deve demorar aí, talvez, a 7 de março aparecer. Eu acho que ela vai ser no 5º mundo. Eu chuto, já que o 4º mundo, acredito que ela não vai aparecer. Mas é isso, galera. Esse aí foi o vídeo de hoje, o modo história da 7 de março. Comenta aí as suas teorias também, gostaria de saber. E a gente se vê então no próximo vídeo, que vai ser dar links aqui no canal. Valeu e fui!
Yeah.